Hello again, everybody. Paul Olden here at George M. Steinbrenner Field. The excitement is building. I've just gotten word that we're ready to go inside and hear from the Yankees prospect, one of the top prospects in the organization. He's going to have his first news conference, and we're excited to hear what he has to say about becoming a Yankee.
Zach, welcome to your first press conference here at George Steinbrenner Field. The Yankees had originally first looked at you in T-ball. They've had their eyes on you during your Little League career, your high school career. They wanted to sign you out of high school, but you decided to go to college. And as you just graduated from college, now you signed a giant contract to play baseball for the New York Yankees. So now you're here at George Steinbrenner Field. You walk into the locker room this morning and you see your name on that New York Yankee locker. What was going through your mind?
Well, I was just so happy and proud that I'd been able to make it this far, and it was just amazing to see all the people I've looked up to, like Brett Gardner, Ellsbury, McCann.
So you walk out onto the field this morning, a light workout with some of your coaches. Tell us about some of the drills that you went through.
Well, we did some of the stretches like butterflies and the arm stretches, and it's good to practice in stretch because I don't want to get injured during the game.
Last year, in your final season of eligibility at school, you hit 52 home runs, and you still managed at some point in the season to play every position. What would you say is your favorite position?
My favorite position is, my two favorite positions are right field and first base.
Now, as you know, Mark Teixeira has retired. There is talk about you possibly taking over first base. When you hear something like that, what is your thought process?
Well, I'm happy that I'm able to actually stand where he has stood in Yankee Stadium, and that I'm going to be able to take his place and live up to where he stood.
Now, you know it's difficult. The Yankee fans are the best in the world, but they're tough on people. Do you think you're ready to face the Yankee fans?
I think I am. If I have though I think the one thing I need is a Sharpie.
Having this player join this franchise is a complete game changer for us. The impact would be universally felt through the pitching side and the hitting side. The versatility that he brings is so attractive. There's a pitcher currently and hitter in Japan named Sho Otani. He's one of the world's greatest current players, and he throws 100 miles an hour on the days he starts, and then he's hitting home runs like Babe Ruth used to do back in the day when he's not pitching. And the fact that we can acquire this type of talent and plug him in with the rest of the team that we currently have, we're adding more trophies to our trophy case.
Now, we haven't seen each other since your jersey retirement ceremony a few years ago, and we won't talk about the incident that preceded that, but people can read the papers about it.
Certainly.
As a legendary Yankee yourself, what advice have you given Zach?
I've told Zach to just be himself, not try to do too much. Just go where your talent takes you. Don't press, don't stress. You know, you'll have great days, you'll have terrible days. I mean, every ball player from, A-Rod on down has had amazing days and days where you're 0 for 4 with the golden sombrero striking out. So I've just told Zach, try not to get too high and try not to get too low. Keep it fairly even. Kind of like what a recent former Yankee captain used to do. You'd never see Jeter get too high or too low. Very rarely did he display tremendous emotion either way. So it may not be the most exciting roller coaster for someone to watch, but I think it's the best way to be a successful professional athlete.
What kind of ball player is he?
He's a tough ball player. He's a bit low-key. He's tougher on himself than anyone will ever be. But I think that he's very consistent, And I think the fans will be very happy to have him on their team.
You were instrumental in negotiating this contract. Tell me about the process between you and Hal Steinbrenner and Brian Cashman.
Very professional, very businesslike. I mean, obviously there's a lot of dollar signs involved. I think we met somewhere in the middle where, like any good negotiation or compromise, neither side feels like it gave up everything or got everything that they wanted. I think we both found a middle ground where we're both very happy and content, and I think we both have mutual respect, and it's a great organization, and we're happy to be a part of it.
Zach, Brian Cashman has told us that quite possibly you could be the first rookie captain of the New York Yankees. When you hear something like that, what goes through your mind?
It's that I would hope that if I am the Yankee captain, that I can live in the footsteps of Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter is one of the game's greatest players of all time, first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the all-time great captains we've ever had. We haven't had a captain since. This could be the next captain of the New York Yankees.